Hello, I'm Gil Zilkha. Welcome to my channel. This video is taken from my larger video discussing the major symphonies, which is a follow-up to my previous video on the major symphonies. This one is covering the second grouping of symphonies. And if you enjoy this, I hope you'll take time to look at that larger video. Just know that you can click through it. It's divided into chapters to check out whichever symphony you're interested in. So I hope you enjoy it. Now let's talk about Charles Ives, American composer of the earlier part of the 20th century. More in terms of his writing, it was right around the turn of the century. Ives was a real interesting character, a real sort of a maverick. And his writing was really modern for its time. It was very individual. He based a lot of it on the hymns and songs that he grew up with, but then he used these sort of modern techniques that almost foreshadowed, like Stravinsky, for example. The first work I'm going to recommend is his Second Symphony. Here it is, and this is with Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic. This was recorded in 1987. And the Second Symphony, it may be his most approachable symphony. It's very lyrical. It's based, like I said, on the hymns and songs that he was familiar with. And this recording really brings it out. It's beautifully recorded. It's very, very lush, very passionate, just sounding gorgeous throughout. So that's my top choice for that work. Next, I'm going to discuss his next two symphonies, the third and the fourth. And my recommendation for those two works is a recent recording from 2015 with Ives Morlot and the Seattle Symphony. This is a really great introduction to Charles Ives. It's also got the Unanswered Question and Central Park in the Dark, two shorter works. By the way, I do want to mention this one, the Bernstein, also has those works, the Unanswered Question and Central Park in the Dark. In particular, the Unanswered Question, that might be Ives' single most popular, famous work, and this version is really to die for. Really fantastic. This one is not bad either. But this one in particular, what you're going for is the third and the fourth symphonies. The third is nicknamed the Camp Meeting, and it's basically like songs that you would sing around a camp, or orchestral version of that. It has this really wonderful effect at the very end with these chimes, and in this recording, that the effect is gorgeous. The engineering of this disc is fantastic. However, though, you get to the fourth then, which actually opens the disc, and that is something completely different. It's very modern, this sort of cacophony of sound. It's very inventive. I talked earlier about the Harris number 3, the Coppola number 3. There's the debate which is the greatest American symphony. Well, if I had a vote, I would go for the Ives number 4. It's a really fascinating, inventive work. Very haunting, just gorgeous sounds. It also utilizes a choir and used to just haunting effect. It was said that in Ives' youth, he came upon, I think it was for like a baseball game, there were these bands, competing bands, that were playing at the same time. And so he heard the juxtaposition of the different sounds of one playing against the other. And you hear that, I assume it must have influenced this, because you hear that kind of cacophony of different tunes. So it's really effective and really a wonderful, fascinating work. Fantastically engineered, incredible sound. I can't recommend this enough if you want to get to know Ives. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I hope you'll also take time to click the like and subscribe buttons. And with that, I want to wish you all a great day and happy listening.